What's up, you guys? Keiko Raw with another episode of Keiko'S Crass Commentary. Today's commentary, foreign porcelain. A lot of you may wonder what I mean when I say foreign porcelain. What I mean by that is these men and these women who are embarrassed, ashamed, and some just downright afraid to take a shit anywhere other than the confines of their own home. I don't understand it. It's mostly women who have this issue. I see it all the time. I hear it all the time. Women that just would rather hold their shit in while they're out with their girlfriends, with their significant other, and wait until they get back home to take a dump. I don't get that. Most men don't have this issue, including myself. I'll take a shit anywhere. I'll take a shit at your house. I'll take a shit at the movies, the sports bar, a lounge. If nature calls while I'm driving, I will pull over on the side of the freeway and take a shit on the shoulder, and I'll use my floor mat for toilet paper. Yeah, I will. I'm not holding those toxins in my body. That's not healthy for you. How many of you realize the health risks that come along with holding that in? Fecal impaction, constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, and you want to wonder why you're walking around feeling bloated and your breath is smelling like a baboon's ass. That's not sexy. It's not sexy at all. How many of you have ever heard the quote, "Chance favors the prepared mind"? Well, basically, shitting away from home is all about being prepared. Preparation. Allow me to help you in your preparation in the future. For those of you who are embarrassed, ashamed, afraid to take a shit in public. How about don't drink or eat anything that doesn't agree with your system? If you're lactose intolerant, don't drink or eat any dairy before you leave the house. Chances are, if you do, you might catch a case of the bubble guts and you might have to take a shit in public. Another thing is, try not to wear fancy shoes when you know there's a chance you might have to take a dump in public. What I mean by don't wear fancy shoes is, you and I both know that some of these stalls that you go into, they leave the bottom half of your leg exposed, your shoes and everything. And just know that when you're out and about, everyone that comes in the restroom isn't coming in there to take a leak or take a shit. Some are coming in to grab a cigarette, converse with their buddies. Some women come in there to put on makeup. And if you're the one in the stall funking it up for everybody, just ruining their whole restroom experience, then it's not going to be a good look for you when you come out of the restroom and you're walking around with those fancy Nikes on or those Louis Vuittons, and people know that that was you in the restroom just funking it up for everybody. They're going to be pointing, they're going to be whispering behind your back like, yeah, that's that bitch that was in there with a funky ass. My suggestion, don't wear the fancy shoes in the restroom. Clean the toilet seat. A lot of ladies, you have hand sanitizer in your purse. Use your hand sanitizer to clean the toilet seat. Fellas, use some toilet paper. Toilet paper, clean that toilet seat down. Cover that toilet seat. And that'll help you in the future in regards to, shitting away from home. Another thing is be aware or know which establishments have nice restrooms. Saks Fifth Avenue has the bomb restrooms. Each restroom is almost like its own personal room, like a closet almost. A lot of privacy. Hotel Zaza here in Houston, Texas, very nice restrooms. Each one has its own color scheme, has its own theme. They're more like meditation rooms than restrooms. I like to just go in there and just shit. Oh man, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. You got to. It almost brings a tear to my eye just thinking about it. As you know, I like to share my own personal stories with Keiko'S Crass Commentary, and I have a couple to share with you in regards to foreign porcelain, shitting away from home. The first one involves me going to a defensive driving class a few years back, and 10 minutes after I got there, I caught a bad case of the bubble guts. So I'm sitting there and I'm listening to the defensive driving instructor go through his little spiel. And I'm sitting there with my ass cheeks clenched tight enough to crack or crush a pool ball And I'm thinking, why am I sitting here putting myself through this? I'm a grown-ass man. You know, I proceeded to get up. I went to the restroom, and soon as my ass hit that toilet seat, buddy, that shit ran out of my ass like Usain Bolt coming out the starting block. Yeah, I had to go, buddy. I had to go. Needless to say, there was a lot of splatter involved. So I literally almost had to take a bath and wash my ass when I came out of the stall. But hey, it's okay. When I finished, I felt like a man reborn. I was just waiting for the doctor to slap my ass and make me start crying like a newborn baby. I felt good. It felt so good. I walked back in that class with my chest stuck out. I felt light on my feet. Light on my feet. I really did. Another story is I was headed to Dallas a couple of years ago to go visit my cousin. And I'm on the freeway and I caught a case of the bubble guts. I exited the freeway, proceeded to head to Jack in the Box. And in my mind, I'm thinking, man, most of these fast food restaurants only have a couple of toilets. So I'm hoping while I'm running into Jack in the Box that neither one of the toilets were occupied. Thank goodness I get in there. No, neither one was occupied. I go in and I proceed to let loose, buddy. I let loose. Now, keep in mind that most of these people that you're embarrassed or ashamed to, when you're going in these places, I don't know these people. I don't give a damn, buddy. I'm never going to see you again in life. I don't care if you hear me grunting, moaning, the splatter, the toilet flushing. Who cares? I'm never going to see you again in life, buddy. I'm taking a shit. Believe that. Yeah. At any rate, I don't think that you should be embarrassed in the future as well. Take heed to what I said. Take heed to what I said. Listen to what I said. Cleanliness, the health risk involved. Hell, it's just a shit. Let loose. Let loose. Most men like myself, I can appreciate, speaking from a man's perspective, I can appreciate a woman who knows what she wants in life. And if my woman knows she has to take a shit, I'm going to love you all the more, baby. I'm going to love you all the more. Take a shit. I love you. I'll be right here when you get back. Trust me. I'll be waiting for you. This has been Keiko'S with Keiko'S Crass Commentary. I know today's commentary may have been a little bit much for you, but that's what Keiko'S Crass Commentary is all about. I'm going to say what's on my mind, and I'm going to spit it raw and real for you. Keiko'S Crass Commentary. Like on my page on Facebook, and subscribe to me on YouTube. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.